Hello. Now I'm again back, and this video is going to be very short because I'll be covering up the entire acids and bases. Salt I'll be moving on in my later video. This is neutralization reaction, a very simple reaction, that is the reaction between an acid and a base. So whenever an acid and a base react, they try to neutralize each other's properties, and what is formed? Salt is formed and water is formed. Okay, a very simple reaction. So hydrochloric acid you add to base, though it will basically become salt, NaCl and water. Okay, so like there are several ways by which you can basically find out this particular reaction in the laboratory. What you can do is, like, you can take like dilute HCl in a beaker, and you add some universal indicator to it. Okay, so when you add universal indicator to dilute HCl, which color will you obtain? Yeah, red. Okay, a reddish color you will get. Now what you do is, you start adding what? Sodium hydroxide to it, into the solution. Now you will observe that when you are adding sodium hydroxide to this solution, the reddish color starts changing. Okay, it slowly becomes orange, and then it becomes yellow, and ultimately it will become green in color. So the moment it becomes green in color, you stop. That means the base has been neutralizing that particular acid, and slowly it has turned into a neutral solution. Okay, so that is where NaCl will be formed and water will be formed. Now I hope that neutralization reaction is very clear to you. Okay, so this is another example: sulfuric acid and calcium hydroxide forming calcium sulfate and water. Okay, I want to ask you, if I ask you what is common in acids and bases. Now this is another question. What is common in acids and bases? Well, see, one thing, both acids and bases are good conductors of electricity because they both ionize when dissolved in water. Okay, so this is one thing that is common. And second is that moisture is required for both acid and bases to show their properties. Okay, so under dry conditions they will never show their property. You need to dissolve acidic gas or basic gas or a base in water, a basic even if it is in a solid form, you need to dissolve it in water, then only it will show its properties. Because hydroxyl ion and hydronium ions both are required, hydroxyl for bases and hydronium for acids, to show their properties. Okay, so these are the common features of acids and bases. Then there are some uses of acids and bases. You can just go through it from your NCERT booklet. I am not covering this in my video. Okay, so I think I have covered the chemical properties of acids and bases in relation with your CBSE curriculum for grade 10th. Okay, now in my later on videos I will be talking about salts. So till then, goodbye.